Hello again, friends. It's me, Miss Christina. I would like to try another chapter book with you. So let's see how you like it. The one I've chosen this time is from the Magic Treehouse series. And these books have a little bit of magic in them and a little bit of, I guess, history. If you liked the Zoe and Sassafras books, those were a little bit of magic and a little bit of science, which is something we do in big school. These books have some history, or, well, you can see this one has dinosaurs in it. So this is from long ago. History is something that happened long ago, before now. But these two kiddos travel in time all the way back. In this book, they travel all the way back to when there were dinosaurs on Earth. Now, I think you know there are no dinosaurs any longer. They have gone extinct. But I know that so many of you like dinosaurs and like magical things and like adventurous kids. Those kids remind me of you, so I thought you might like it. So this chapter book has 10 chapters, so I'll read 2 chapters each time. Jack and Annie are the characters that we follow. It's their story, and so it's a fun adventure that they go on. So let's give it a try. These books are by Mary Pope Osborne, and there are over 100 of them. The first series has 28, but there are even more than that. There are all the lists of the original 28, but I know that there are more like 100 of these books, which is so fun. It's a great way to get involved with reading. If you find a type of story that you like, then you can read more of them because they're kind of the same but tell a different story. So that's super fun. So it's called The Magic Treehouse Dinosaurs Before Dark. Chapter 1 is called Into the Woods. "Help! A monster!" said Annie. "Yeah, sure," said Jack. "A real monster in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania." "Run, Jack!" said Annie. She ran up the road. "Oh, brother," thought Jack. This is what he got for spending time with his 7-year-old sister. Annie loved pretend stuff, but Jack was 8 and a half. He liked real things. "Watch out, Jack! The monster is coming," said Annie. Jack didn't say anything. "Come on, Jack, I'll race you," said Annie. "No thanks," said Jack. Annie raced alone in the woods. Jack looked at the sky. The sun was about to set. "Come on, Annie, it's time to go home," yelled Jack. But Annie didn't answer. Jack waited. "Annie," he called again. "Jack, Jack," Annie shouted. "Come here, quick." Jack groaned. This better be good," he said. Jack left the road and headed into the woods. The trees were lit with golden late afternoon light. "Over here," called Annie. Annie was standing under a tall oak tree. "Look," she said. She pointed at a rope ladder. It was hanging down from high in the tree. "Wow," Jack whispered. At the top of the tree was a treehouse tucked between 2 branches. "That might be the highest treehouse in the world," said Annie. "Who built it?" asked Jack. "I've never seen it before." "I don't know, but I'm going up," said Annie. "No, we don't know who it belongs to," said Jack. "Just for a teeny minute," said Annie. She started up the ladder. "Annie, come back," said Jack. But Annie kept climbing. She climbed all the way up to the tallest branches. Would you go up if you saw that? Jack sighed. "Annie, it's almost dark. We have to go home." Annie disappeared into the treehouse. "Annie," called Jack. Jack waited a moment. He was about to call again when Annie poked her head out of the treehouse window. You see her? Oh, she's so tiny. She's way up there. Whoa. "Books!" books, Annie shouted. What? Jack said. It's filled with books. Oh man, Jack thought. He loved books. Jack pushed his glasses into place. He gripped the sides of the rope ladder and started up. Chapter 2, The Monster. What? Do you have a guess about what that means? Is there going to be a monster? I don't know. I think I'll read on to find out. Jack crawled into the treehouse. Wow, he said. The treehouse was filled with books. Books were everywhere. Very old books with dusty covers and new books with shiny bright covers. Look, said Annie, you can see far away. She was peering out the treehouse window. Jack looked out the window with her. Below were the tops of the other trees. In the distance, he could see the Frog Creek Library and the elementary school and the park. Annie pointed in the other direction. That's our house, she said. Annie was right. Jack could see their white wooden house with its green porch. In the yard next door was their neighbor's black dog, Henry. He looked very tiny. Hi, Henry, shouted Annie. Shush, we're not supposed to be up here, said Jack. Jack glanced around the treehouse again. He noticed that bookmarks were sticking out of many of the books. I wonder who owns all these books, he said. I like this one, said Annie. She picked up a book with a castle on the cover. Here's a book about Pennsylvania, said Jack. He turned to the page with the bookmark. Hey, here's a picture of Frog Creek, said Jack. It's a picture of these woods. Oh, here's a book for you, said Annie. She held up a book about dinosaurs. Oops. A blue silk bookmark was sticking out of it. Let me see, said Jack. He set his backpack down on the floor and grabbed the book from Annie. Okay, you look at that one. I'll look at the one about castles, said Annie. No, we'd better not, said Jack. We don't know who these books belong to. But even as he said this, Jack was opening the dinosaur book to the place where the bookmark was. He couldn't help it. Jack turned to a picture of an ancient flying reptile. He recognized it as a pteranodon. He touched the huge bat-like wings on the picture. Wow, whispered Jack. I wish we could go to the time of the pteranodons. Jack studied the picture of the odd-looking creature soaring through the sky. Ah! Screamed Annie. What? Said Jack. A monster! Annie cried. She pointed out of the treehouse window. Stop pretending, Annie, said Jack. No, really, said Annie. Jack looked out the window. A giant creature was gliding above the treetops. It had a long, weird crest at the back of its head, a skinny beak, and huge bat-like wings. It was a real, live pteranodon. The creature swooped through the sky. It looked like a glider plane. It was coming straight toward the treehouse. Get down, cried Annie. Jack and Annie crouched on the floor. The wind started to blow. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster, and suddenly everything was still, absolutely still. Wow. That's the end of chapter 2. So next time we'll read chapter 3, which is Where is Here, and chapter 4, which is called Oops, that's 5. Chapter 4 is called Henry. Those look like kind of short chapters. We might get through this story pretty quickly, even though there aren't that many pictures, and the pictures are black and white. But I don't mind, because I'm interested in what's going to happen with these dinosaurs, and if the kids are going to be okay, because they're big dinosaurs that they've seen so far. I mean, they saw one. Do you know about pteranodons? Are they meat eaters? Are they dangerous? Do you think they're gentle? Can you tell if it was a baby one or an adult one by how big it was? I bet you know a lot about this, and maybe you could check your books at home to learn a little more about dinosaurs. I'll see you guys next time for chapters 3 and 4. Thanks for joining me. Bye.